We'd like to sincerely thank our Patreon supporters. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Kagan and I are outside on the property, and we're still worried about Bubba. He's been eating just enough, keeping just enough weight on, but he hasn't made any improvement. You know, like we were concerned when he missed a couple meals. Now he's been eating, but not as hard or as frequent as before. In fact, he left hard-boiled eggs the other day.
I think he only ate one quail egg.
So at the Daytona Reptile show, which the video just came out, we talked to some friends of Kagan's at Da Vinci Boa.
It's Richard Del Bono with Da Vinci Boa. And while we were making the video, I remembered, oh yeah, Richard has this awesome product, the Da Vinci Boa supplement that he engineered a couple years back, and that was to help stimulate the appetite of animals. It's great for animals that are recovering from breeding to help get nutrients back into their system. It's great for animals with MBD that need an extra calcium boost. And it's great for animals that have gone off of feed that need to get back on feed.
And that's specifically Bubba's situation.
Bubba. And we did talk to Rich.
Yeah, through that conversation, I was like, light bulb went off, and I said, what about Bubba?
Yeah.
And so we started talking about the situation. We know he's old, and we knew, I mean, day one, I knew it was gonna be battle, and I wasn't sure if I was ever gonna get weight back on him initially.
Yeah.
But his eyes are so crystal clear and young. It's just everything else that's like showing age. As per that last video, we soaked him. We've made sure that he's been drinking, so we know he's been drinking. We've been paying attention to his meals more, but it's not making a difference. We rewormed him also, not making a difference, so we don't think it's parasites. So what we're gonna do is, one, make sure that his meals are more fattening. We're gonna feed him more rodents. And so those are thawed rats that we have here. There's just more fat in them. So rats and quail will probably get him more on a diet of that to try and get as much. So if everyone else is getting fish or something like that day, he's gonna skip the fish and he's gonna get something more fattening to try and help him keep that weight on. And then we're gonna try this product. I believe he said 3 ounces?
3 milliliters.
3 milliliters per week. So it's a weekly dose. And we would like this video to run the course of 2 weeks. I don't know, is 2 weeks enough to see an improvement? I guess we'll know.
We'll find out.
If worst case, we started on this video and we may finish it on another video, or we may see improvement in a couple days.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, we all hope so. On the way to his enclosure, I'll grab one of the rats. Actually, you know, I'll grab both rats and the tongs. We also have Jane recovering from laying eggs, and she hasn't thrown her weight on fast enough. Now, she is sold, and I don't want her to not be full weight when she goes to her new owner. She is on her shelf. Does this look like Blair Witch, guys? Can I even say that? There you go, guys. No, she's just gonna hold on to it because that's her personality, but you can still see her hips. She has not put all her weight on, but she will. There's a female next to her, Diamond. So what are we gonna give him this first, or are we gonna give him the rodent? What are we gonna do?
So I think we dose the rodent with the supplement and have him eat the rodent.
Oh, we're gonna put it down the throat of the rodent? All right, where do we need to do that at?
Maybe at the table.
Back at the table or right here?
I suppose right here.
Yeah.
Well, Rich did say up the other end.
Up the other end? Like X-rated? If you guys could see in the background, Onyx just walking around. You could probably smell a rat from 100 feet away. He knows there's some food being carried around.
Do we want to film this?
Yeah, I don't know if we can film this. This might, what's it, demonetize our video if I show that. While that's happening, we got Onyx walking around. Him and Sapphire are together. What's up, big boy? I opened the door. I mean, I don't think that they're ready to breed. She actually hasn't thrown all of her weight on from laying the last time, but they're together. All right, Kagan's got the rat. I should be helping her with the door. Should be. You guys are gonna see how Bubba's looking. He's one of those reptiles that you wish could just live forever, but yeah. Yeah, he almost looks like he did when he came to me.
And you can still see how alert he is.
He is super alert. It's something else going on. You know, he's got a really, well, you know, he probably most definitely has MBD. You tell by the way he walks.
Might not even need a Tom's with this.
Oh, please eat, Bubba. We need you to eat this guy. I love it when they smell, and then lick their lips. Like, oh yeah. It's really sad to see like such an awesome reptile get old. I know Tyler just went through this with Shrek. We need you to eat that, bub. Come on, Bubba. So he didn't take the rat. So we're going to go ahead and give this rat to Jane as well. She can definitely put down 2 rats. And this will only help her, the supplements in this. There you go. So she's gonna get all the good stuff from that rat. She will not eat it with me hovering over her. That's just her thing. We'll walk away and let her swallow that. And what we're gonna do, not gonna film it, but I'm gonna have to hold him and we'll have to pry his mouth open and hold him upright and get him to force him to take the medicine. We'll actually pry his mouth open. We may have to use like a popsicle stick or try our fingers and go ahead and do that and just get him to take the medicine. I'll show you afterwards. While we're filming this, I looked back over at Onyx and Sapphire. Oh no. Of course I'm gonna ruin it. These 2 goons are sitting on the shelf together. They were right next to each other. Both of them eyeballing us for food.
They're like, where's our rats?
Right? That's funny. The females really do need a lot of more food after laying their eggs. She hasn't totally bounced back yet. He certainly has.
Yeah, look at that tummy.
Yeah, he's getting bigger and bigger. All right, now we're gonna try to go in. We're gonna have to pull him back out and try and dose him. We got him to take his medicine, and look how close. Evie's right there. Bubba doesn't care. I had to hold him upright to make sure he swallowed it. We put him in his water, and it seemed like he drank for a second. It's like he just wants to get, oh, look, here we go. There's drinking. Beautiful.
Slurp. Good. Wash it down, buddy.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We will see. So today is Sunday.
The 25th.
So this will be our Sunday ritual for a bit. And see if we can save Bubba. We do love Bubba. Bubba. Aww. After even having to forcefully handle him and shove that down his throat, he's still just calm as can be. Such a calm guy. All that rubbing on his nose, that was from when we put him in that soaking tub. Another good drink. Such a special monitor. So calm.
We could even try in a couple days after it hits his system. offer him a mouse, something small,
Yeah.
just to see if he would take it, if he starts showing more interest than just not even wanting that rat at all. And
I say we try a daily food item. Like every day that he'll eat, we just offer him a food item every day,
yeah.
like I was in the beginning. And as much or as frequently as he will eat, we'll offer it, because he definitely needs the weight. Right, Bubba? Another good drink. We'll keep you guys in the loop with what happens. All right, guys, it's the very next day, and you know Bubba didn't eat his rat yesterday, but was given his medicine. And Kagan is pulling him out of his hide box again. And you know, from putting him in the water, we did watch him drink like 3 solid times he drank. The other thing we noticed is something I haven't noticed before to that significance, that he stunk of urates. So strong. What a strong smell. I think, you know, we've watched him go up this piece of wood to get in the water or use it to get out as something to grip. But maybe arching his back is something that significantly hurts him. So we're gonna try something as simple as a plant tray. Something so shallow with water in it. If I can put it down without spilling it, for him to drink out of on his own. We will put him in the water every day again. That's going to be part of this process. But we are going to try a mouse. So we're going to try a small food item every day if we can. He is not excited. It's like he wants the food but doesn't want the food. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but you can actually hear his back making a cracking noise. He did it yesterday. Why is his back making a cracking noise when he does that? So many good tongue flicks, but no food response yet. Looks like he wants to, but I don't think it's gonna happen again today. Ugh, that cracking noise. So I say we put him in the water again.
Yeah.
Those mice will stay in the fridge till tomorrow. We'll try them again tomorrow.
Just want him to like get out of that position.
Yeah,
and then kind of see if he's
the light's not turning on to eat, baby. Oof. More cracking noise if you guys can hear that. Try him in the water.
Hi, Bubs. Let's go for a soak.
So this will be the process every day.
There you go, Bubs.
Yeah, he just wants out today.
You don't want a drink? Even if I show you water?
It's like he just wants out. All right, so that's it. That's what we're gonna try. We're gonna have faith in what we're trying, and we'll soak them and try another food item tomorrow.
So I'm over here in Bubba's enclosure. It is the 3rd day after giving him the Da Vinci Boa supplement, and we're just trying every single day something different to see if he's interested at all in eating. Oh, looks like a little bit of interest. What do you think, Bubba? You want a little quail egg? A little snack? It is kind of early in the morning. I wouldn't be too surprised just because of the temperatures. He hasn't quite heated up yet from the day. He hasn't come out and sun himself, so that food drive just might not be there quite yet. All right, we've also got a chicken egg to try too, Bubba, in case the quail egg does not suit your fancy. What do you think, mister?
And give me a tongue flick. Hmm. No. Nope. No dice. Well, maybe I'll let him warm up for the day and then come back in a little bit and either try that mouse again from yesterday, try another quail egg, and if not, we just try again tomorrow. See if he's interested tomorrow. We are over here in Bubba's enclosure. I had offered him some quail eggs earlier today, but he did not take. Oh, hiss. Bubba, hiss. Yeah, you're okay, misters. You're okay, misters. And I wanted to come over here and give him another soak in his water. We did get that water tray for him that is more shallow that he could have access to, but it honestly doesn't look like he has been using it very much. So we are going to pick him up here, get him into the water. No, and there he goes, instantly drinking. Take another sip, Bubba's. Doesn't that feel good, misters? I'd love it if you sat in there and soaked for a little while. All right, well, we're just gonna keep at it. Keep on with it. Look at these two lovebirds cuddling on their shelf. Oh my gosh.
Well, it should be 8 inches of rock in here. That's too cute, right?
This is way too cute.
Woo!
Yeah, swing.
Box today.
It's getting some good sun.
He is getting some good sun. Look at you, misters.
Oh, I would say this is the skinniest I've seen poor Bubba. Please eat, Bubba. Miko wants it.
Yeah, Miko.
Bubba.
Jeez, Miko.
You're not even tongue flicking.
No.
I think I could scoot him back a little.
Come on, old man. Come on, old man. There you go. Oh, please, Bubba. He wants to eat.
Yeah.
He just can't. He's closing his eyes. All right, guys. It is now a week later. We're walking into Bubba's enclosure, and we are going to give him his second dose of the Da Vinci Boa supplement, which is for all reptiles. So we're a week away from his first dose, and poor Bubba has refused food every day. Mice, raw eggs, chicken, quail. We've tried everything. You can see he's losing all his fat on the back of his head. You can see his ribs and his hips. And I know some people are gonna look at this and it's just gonna absolutely drive you crazy and say, like, why aren't you taking him to the vets and stuff like that? Please keep in mind that this animal hasn't been imported into the US for at least 12 years. So Bubba is a very old animal. He could be 20. We don't know his exact age, but he is an old lizard. And no matter what you do sometimes, this is the outcome. I do have experience with animals. That popping in his back and stuff like that, I don't know what that is, but I've never seen that before. I have sent the video to a couple friends. They've never seen it. We're doing the best natural thing for him. He's been wormed, and now we're putting our faith in this supplement to see if it will help his appetite. But from day one, remember, this was the shape that we got him in, maybe a little better than this, but he was in a very thin shape, and the old owners thought that they had exhausted everything they could do to get him to eat, and said that he just won't eat anymore. And somehow or another, we got him to kick off and start eating and gain weight back. And now we're sliding back to where he started. It could be nothing other than old age. So we're gonna go ahead and give him his other treatment, and fingers crossed, see if this works. Okay, we gave him his treatment. He actually took it quite a bit easier than last time, and we got him in his water, and Bubba took a good drink. Come on, Bubba, we're all rooting for you. Turn around. Yeah, I like it when he licks his lips. It feels like he's getting something back when he does that. We'll try a mouse or a rat again today. We'll keep offering rodents. That's definitely his favorite.
And it's a really good fat.
Yeah.
His eyes are still so incredibly alert and bright.
Look, another good drink, guys. Now when we put him in the water, he tried to climb out. I actually had to hold him and almost force his head into the water, and then he immediately started drinking. We'll see what happens.
I came over here to collect some eggs, but excuse me, miss. There you go. Oh. She was unhappy to give those up, huh? All right, we are on the same day as the second dose of the supplement. So we are 1 week in, trying an egg with him right now. He was kind of tongue flicking it a little bit. But he's just not really showing the interest that I would like to see. Come on, Bubba's. Come on, Bubba. Goodness gracious, mister. Okay. Today's not the day, huh? That's alright. Try again tomorrow. So I'm back over here with Onyx and Sapphire. I have my eggs collected from the chickens, nice and fresh, and I am going to try and get Sapphire back into her enclosure so she can enjoy these eggs on her own. Close the door behind me. He knows I've got something here, don't you, buddy? What do I got? You want to check out my shoes? Hey, Miss Sapphire. He sees me with an egg, so I'm going to try and get him as far into that corner as I can and get her. Ooh, you okay? Come on, girl. Go enjoy that egg. Keep going. Oh, you're going to break it. You're going to make a mess of it on the ground, huh? Yeah. Gonna eat a little dirt with that egg. I'm actually... Here comes this big hunk. Oh gosh. Oh, she's distracted. Oh, you're okay. You're okay. No, Onyx. No, let her eat that egg.
Let her eat that egg. Ugh. All right. Scoop. Good girl. Oh, you are a mess, girl. You are wasteful. Look at all that egg on the ground. All the eggshells. She's gonna eat the dirt with it though. She's gonna get it one way or another. She is beauty. She is grace. She gets eggy mud all over her face. She cracks them and then gets it everywhere.
Oh no.
So we've got Diamond over here looking so stinking plump. And we just closed Onyx's door to Sapphire's enclosure. She is back in her own enclosure. Look at this girl. Look how rotund she is. I know, sweetie. I know. I shouldn't be saying such things about a lady, So what we'll do now is open that door between her and Onyx's enclosure and see what comes of that.
All right, guys. Today we are in the garage because we moved Bubba inside to almost like a medical cage now.
Yeah. We haven't recorded the last multiple attempts at feeding him because it's just been more of the same thing. Him being offered and refusing food.
And still drinking when forced to drink, and then he lights up and is excited to drink. So we moved him into one of the garage enclosures, and you see our Bubba still, he is emaciated to an extreme point now. He's just a sweet boy though. Oh, Bubba. I don't know. He's an old man. So what, we are actually filming another video at the same time. This was an opportunity. Again, we're trying a different food source every day. Today, if he refuses this food source, we're gonna go ahead and tube feed him, as well as giving him his dose
Of the supplement.
So let's see what this Reptile does for Bubba.
Let me flick your tongue, buddy.
I think we're beyond the point, regardless of how good anything is. His eyes are so alive.
Oh, no.
All right, I think we're gonna go inside and set up the plunger with some carnivore critical care and force Bubba to eat some food. All right, we're in the kitchen. We've put some critical care carnivore in the bowl. We're putting the Da Vinci Boa supplement in there that is supposed to spike his appetite. And all right, saying that, I'm gonna take a second while she gets the rest out of that pipette. So during this video series, since we got this product, Kagan had two ball pythons that were off food for about
2 to 3 months.
2 to 3 months. Okay, 8 to 12 weeks. Okay, they don't eat as frequently as the monitors. So, how often do you normally feed them?
Once every 2 weeks, based on how old they are.
Okay, so she, since we had access to this product, has tried it out on these snakes. And how many applications did it take?
So after 2 doses, once, and then waiting a week, and then a second dose, the very next week, so on the 3rd week, they both ate.
They both ate. So it 100% works.
Yeah. It absolutely works. I even have a third snake that I would like to start on the supplement as well, that has refused food for a number of months.
And we know other monitor keepers that have used it with their monitors, and we know it works for monitors. Just please keep in mind, Bubba isn't just, say, 12 years old. Bubba is undetermined age. They haven't been imported for 12 years. So we don't know how old Bubba is. That whatever is going on with his spine in the beginning of the video, that loud popping and stuff, he has stuff going on that, and if he was a younger animal, so I always feel like I have to defend myself. I love my animals. I love my animals. And I really love Bubba. He is one of my favorites. If he was a younger animal, I would have rushed him to a vet. But knowing how old he is, and knowing that we've given him love, a nice enclosure, good healthy diet and everything, and there's still something going on, like sometimes nature has to take its course. If it was a younger animal or an animal with an injury, I would have jumped to this way sooner. I'm almost against doing this, because if he's an old man and he's on his last days, sometimes you don't know if keeping something, I don't know. It's hard to say. We're gonna try it. We're gonna see if there's any difference, but I honestly don't have that much hope. The rate of his decline, we're still gonna try it. So now we're just gonna add some water to this until it's thin enough that we can use this large plunger syringe, and then get it all mixed up. And then we have to slurp it up in the syringe. We have some tubing, which will rinse out real well, and then we're gonna force this tubing not only onto the end of there, but down his throat a little ways, to kind of get it to a point where you gotta be very careful, because you don't want it to go into his lungs. Like, you want this to go down his throat. So we're gonna be very careful about it. So we're gonna mix this up. Kagan is starting to add the water, and I'll show you once we're getting into the plunger. We have it in the plunger with a little length of tube, and we're just gonna put some more water in that bowl and bring that out with us. And after, because there's always gonna be something left in the tube, so we'll probably pull the plunger, pour some more water in, and push the rest of the food through the tube with the water.
That'll help hydrate him too.
Absolutely. All right, guys, we are pulling Bubba out. Oh, old man. Oof. I like the tongue flicks. I would actually like to put his mouth by his water. Sorry, baby. Is that drinking?
Hey, Bubs. That far enough or farther?
That's quite good. Just keep his head up. Just do it nice and slow. That went down pretty dang good. Oh, Bubba. You drank that down? You're such a good boy. That food is in him. He's got a little nutrients in him. He's so thin. But it looks like he's keeping that down. We would like to get another syringe of water in him. It's crazy. He came to me with all this thinness in his neck, and I got all that weight on him, and he's right back. Are we gonna be able to give you water, huh?
Waiting for that opportunity to.
Yeah, the back popping. I don't know if you guys heard that, but just from him moving, his back is making that noise. There's something going on in this poor guy's spine. We can try hydration later today. Licking his lips. I liked it better when you were hissing at me. When you felt starting to feel a little sassy. There's still stuff in there. You want to try it? All right,
I want to make sure he gets that full dose of both.
Awesome.
All right, Bubba. You got it.
Okay. So I think we got him to swallow the rest of the water. What are you smelling? Is this a hug? What am I getting? Something. Alright, well let's get him back in his enclosure. Back under some heat. So tough. Alright guys, I no matter what we do, force feedings, soakings, everything for Bubba, nothing is turning this poor old man around. We're thinking it's just old age. He's still Bubba. It's too sad for me to want to film anymore, but regardless of what we do for him, nothing seems to be helping. He's just withering away. So I'm not gonna film him getting any worse. It's really too sad. His body's just not taking the nutrients in anymore. It's such a good animal. There's honestly nothing you can do to beat Father Time. If you guys could, leave comments about, a lot of people said that he was their favorite animal. He was probably my favorite animal. Just leave something in the comments about why you liked him so much. Yeah, I'm not doing anything else on this one. Until next time.